Stanford University and the University of Minnesota. So 2 universities and 2 NGOs that are trying to essentially do 3 things. Develop tools that map and value ecosystem services, kind of like the pollination stuff I was just telling you about, but broader. Test and apply them in these critical regions for biodiversity that WWF and TNC, that means the Nature Conservancy, sorry, TNC, really want to see conserved and think an ecosystems approach would help. And last, work to support policies that actually maintain or pay for those services, not necessarily a payment per se or a market mechanism, but at least policies that recognize ecosystem services and prioritize them within decisions. So those are kind of the 3 goals that drive this crazy partnership of ours. And by multiple ecosystem services, I mainly mean this. So this is the list of sort of currently up and operational models for mapping the value of ecosystem services. So crop pollination, see above, right? So the natural capital project model for crop pollination is the one I just presented to you. And I'm not going to present the others in nearly that much detail, but you can think about them in similar terms. A group of researchers have gotten together over 2 or 3 years to produce essentially a production function of how an ecosystem produces this benefit stream. So there was a team for carbon storage, and there's a model there. Non-timber forest products is actually modeled in a general way, even though they're very varied. Sediment retention, water purification, and managed timber production. So these are all models. Think about the pollination one I showed you. They all look about the same. And then we have a biodiversity model, which I've put in parentheses because it's not, in my mind, a ecosystem service, but it's a model as part of this package so that those trade-offs can be assessed. So I put this citation down here. It's a book that's coming out in March where we lay out essentially the math of all of these. It's the kind of